Hi, my name is Kimberly Vasquez, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a boutique style tutu at a fraction of the cost. We've all gone into these boutique stores and we've seen these beautiful tutus and dresses, and they range anywhere from $25 to $40 depending on what type of style that you're looking for. Today I'm going to show you how you're going to make it. I'm going to give you the tools to show you the tools that you'll need to make this tutu at a fraction of the cost. The first thing you're going to need are your materials. Your materials are going to be a ruler or tape measure, elastic band, scissors, tool of your choice, and this tool comes in many different colors. These are the colors that I have here. Depending on what type of tool you get, the prices vary. This tool is a plain red tool and it's 25 yards for $2.99. And this tool is an embellished tool that has sparkles in the light, and it's $2.99, but it's only for 10 yards. So depending on what type of tool you want to use, your price might vary on it when you make your tutu. Just make sure that you look out for sales. Your Hobby Lobby always has sales, and Michael's always has sales and coupons to get it at a lesser cost. You're also going to need a needle and thread, or you can use a stapler, or if you choose, you can just tie the elastic band together. You'll also need different embellishments if you choose to embellish it, depending on what you use to embellish it with, whether it be rhinestones, flowers, depending on what you decide to embellish it with. You might need to use a hot glue gun or fabric glue. I would definitely recommend that if you're going to be working with small children, that you should use the fabric glue, because of the fact that the hot glue gun, the glue gets really hot and it could burn them. If you do decide to use the hot glue gun, which is what I usually use because the glue is a lot more durable, then I would definitely teach the kids the proper way to handle that particular tool. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the elastic band. The elastic band for a 2-year-old to 4-year-old is around 24 inches wide, but that depends on your 2-year-old. If you have your child with you, I would definitely recommend that you measure their waist, because every child is different. Make sure that you give them a little bit of room, because you don't want the elastic to actually be pulling on it. Let's see. You could either sew the elastic band, or you can staple the elastic band, or you can tie the elastic band. You could just tie it like this. The only thing with tying is that you risk it coming undone while the kids are playing. The issue with stapling the elastic band is that sometimes the staples will have little sharp ends and it irritates the child's skin. So that's why I prefer to sew the elastic band. It makes it a lot more professional looking, and it also is pretty durable. When you're doing your tool, you need to be sure to have all your tool cut out before you start the project. I needed just shy of 50 yards of tool for mine to make a really full skirt. So the perfect length for my daughter was to cut the tool to 27 inches. Depending on your child or whomever you're making this tutu for, you may want to make it shorter or longer. And how you're going to take that measurement is you're going to measure from their belly button to the top of their knee. And say your child is 10 inches in length, then you're going to double that to 20 inches. So you'll cut your tool to 20 inches, and then you will, after you have them all cut out, you're going to grab the tool and bring it through halfway, tie 1 knot, tie 2 knots. Try to make it as even as possible, but like I said, if you don't make it that even, at the end you can trim all the tool to make it even. So there's a big margin for error, and if you don't like it, you can always just cut it off or untie it, unknot it, and do it again. There are many places where you can get ideas to make the activity. My daughter really likes Minnie Mouse, so this is the finished product. This was 50 yards of tool, and the ribbon cost about $4, and the elastic cost about $2 for 2 yards, and the tool I just rounded up the $2.99 to $3, so I needed 2 of them, and so that was $6. So the total price to make this tutu was $6 on Etsy.com, where I got the idea from, and it's www.etsy.com, and it had the, and you go under search for boutique style tutus, and I saw this same tutu on sale there for $30. Granted, it did have a bow to go with it, but I had plenty of leftover ribbon to make a bow, and it wouldn't have cost me any more. Another site that I like to go to is mudpie.com, and allabouttots.com, and that's allabouttots.com, and they have several different ideas. They're all tutus that have already been made that you can purchase, and if you want to purchase them, you're more than welcome to. But like I said, this was $30, and I made it for $12. Here are some ideas that you can see. Pink and brown. You can use pink and brown. You could also do all solid color. This is a really short tutu, and basically all I did was I went to Hobby Lobby. I got a bow that was already made for $2, and I just put it on there, which was really nice because when she was done with that tutu, after she wore through it and tore through it, I reused the bow. I was able to reuse the bow and make a barrette for her. This was a custom-made tutu that I made, and it was with a solid black tool, and then I used the glitter tool that just fell on the floor right there. And like I said, Hobby Lobby has a huge row. I'm sure even Michael's has a huge row of just different things that you can use to embellish your tutu with, whether it be jewels, buttons. This button has an initial of the little girl that I made the tutu for. And then you can also make it a little bit longer and turn it into a tutu dress, and I decided to embellish this tutu dress with flowers. So really, the possibilities are endless. You can make almost anything you want with your boutique style tutu, and it will cost you way less than if you were to buy it from a boutique or online. Does anybody have any questions?